Fade in.
So Sylvester Stallone bought a home in Florida and he was canceled on Twitter. He joined the exclusive and very expensive Mar-a-Lago club owned by controversial former reality TV star and the Little Rascals actor Donald Trump. They don't even want to call him former president.
You are fake news.
They rather say that he was in the Little Rascals than to say he was the president.
P, E, to the T, T, why, I'm petty. Yeah, I'm petty.
The 74-year-old, action icon recently bought a home in the Florida area, and men of his age are known to have a fondness for playing golf. But instead of simply being a case of Stallone wanting to hit the fairways, in the eyes of cancel culture, he was outing himself as a very bad person, the standard, with many Twitter users labeling him as a traitor, scumbag, and many more derogatory terms. The problem here is that the story isn't even true. He never even became a member there. This is all made up. He's quoted as saying, "I would like to say to everyone that this never happened. This is just not true. It never, ever happened. I mean no disrespect to anyone. I'm simply not a member. So keep punching, folks." Yeah. Dude's 74 years old and he'd probably take a punch better than a 23-year-old. His face looks like it's been punched over 1,000 times. The real news here, though, is that Stallone is making a director's cut of Rocky 4. Yes, sir. And he's named it Rocky vs. Drago. How awesome is that? The ultimate director's cut. This is going to be sick. If you're a Rocky fan, hit like. Ultimate underdog story. Oh, I just found this out. They released this official movie behind the scenes clip of Mortal Kombat. And Joe Taslim is playing Sub-Zero. And if you don't know who Joe is, he was in the Raid. And he did that sick fight with that guy who's like unstoppable. And that fight scene is incredible. If you've never seen the Raid or Raid Part 2, it's amazing. It's absolutely incredible. Great choreographed fighting, not that shaky cam bullshit you see all the time now. Yeah, so he's playing Sub-Zero. I didn't know that. That kind of made me more hyped for the movie. Just thought I'd let you know. Also, and they said they had to slow down the camera because he was moving so fast.
Joe was so fast, they had to ask him to slow it down for the camera. It was like two guys that's ever happened to. Joe Taslim and Bruce Lee.
Most movies are filmed at 24 frames per second. And I used to think that the human eye could only see 27 frames, but apparently it can see between 30 to 60 frames per second. So with 24 frames per second, if you're moving fast enough, this just tends to happen. I think even on Mulan, there was a guy or an actor was moving their sword too fast and had to slow it down for the camera. When you're filming at 24 frames per second, it can happen. They're just trying to hype up the movie. I did notice that it's got a 62%, it's got 13 reviews, and the critics typically don't trust that score. There's a lot of shills in there, especially only 13 reviews. I'm really wanting to see what the audience thinks about this, though. That'll get me hyped, but how do you feel? Are you hyped at all now because this actor is playing Sub-Zero? We got our first look at the Powerpuff Girls live action CW show, and the internet tore it apart. I can see why. The outfits look worse than some cheap cosplay outfits. I thought the funniest tweet was CW Powerpuff Girls Mojo Jojo costume leaked. Dr. Utonium is played by the guy from Scrubs, which apparently the plot is that they have resentment towards the professor for taking away their childhood. Apparently this wasn't even the actual look. These are the actual outfits for them. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna say? They're trying to do this whole Riverdale version of Powerpuff Girls. I don't know. Let me know how you feel. Do you think this thing's gonna bomb? It's gonna be like that one episode where the Powerpuff Girls meet the Rowdy Rough Boys in the mall. And they like them.
Cause you're growing up little girls.
Growing up little girls.
Guys!
So the streamer's filming this cool statue of Incredible Hulk leaning against the wall peeing.
There's a Hulk peeing.
And this old lady sticks her hand in his booty.
The lady was like,
Yes, tell me that didn't make your day.
holy sh. The grandma.
So Resident Evil 8 is coming out, and I have to say it looks sick. I'm really excited about this one. I love Resident Evil. From the first time I played the first game, I could not get enough of it. I've probably played and beaten that game probably, I don't know, 12 times. The others not as many times. There's something about that first one in the mansion. It's just, I love it. It's probably one of the first games I actually beat. I just maybe like the flex that I know how to beat a game. But anyway, there's this big, tall vampire lady in it, and the internet lost its mind. All these gamer simps were just freaking out.
Well, Ethan Winters. There you are.
You don't want Resident Evil Village's tall vampire lady to step on your face.
Most people are just having fun, but then others, well, you know.
Don't kink shame.
Who says I don't?
I didn't say I wanted her to step on my face. I said I wanted her to crush my head with her thighs.
Yeah, crush and stuff. That's big. Getting smushed by that big old vampire lady.
That's a huge bitch.
Trust me, I do.
You don't speak for me.
YouTuber Kyle Hill did this video of how much pressure there would be if she stepped on you. He probably knows that there's a fetish for that, and what a great idea. Really nailed this one out of the park. 9 feet 6 inches tall. This woman's big.
I reckon I'll have me some of the bacon.
What do you think? What do you think about this? You excited for this game? I know I am. I'm excited for all of this. Give me more Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil.
Give it to me.
Hit like if you like what we do here. Please subscribe. YouTube's up to their stuff again. Make sure you're still subscribed. Leave a comment down below. It's the best thing to help the video. And share it with someone that might like the content. Until next time, later.